Welcome to Liv and Lauren Bake It Up.
What? Yeah, that was really weird. Let's just go to this. That was kind of stupid.
So, me and Liv, well, her real name's Olivia, but I'm calling her Liv.
She's Lauren.
Our hair is wet because we just came out of the pool.
Yes, we're just in the pool, so that's why our hair looks kind of disgusting. Oh, and I have mascara under my eyes. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways.
So, we are going to be having a baking channel.
We're going to show you cool new like recipes and treats and stuff.
Yes, every single Wednesday.
And this first one we're going to do, might seem a bit hard, but this is just like to show you that we're not like, show you like good stuff. You might mess it up. Carrots, you won't know that though. Not tasty yet, whatever. Carrots, that's like that base.
So, they're called mint chocolate chip cupcakes.
So like,
We will also be making the frostings.
yeah. So here's a fun fact about me. My favorite ice cream in the entire universe is mint chocolate chip. Comment if you like mint chocolate chip ice cream because it is the most beautiful ice cream flavor in the whole world.
Yes, as well.
So yeah, let's
Get baking!
Okay, so these are the ingredients that you're going to need, Lauren.
Okay, so you will need 1 cup of water. It has to be like room temperature.
Here is our water.
Okay.
Just regular
And
water.
then half a cup of cocoa powder, which is
Yes.
right there.
Oh, yeah. That was stupid.
1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour.
Bam.
Okay.
It's right there, Lauren.
2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 of teaspoon of salt, which you mix together.
Mix it together. Grandma's secret.
1 stick of butter,
Which is half a cup.
softened, which is
Soften
half a
it.
cup.
Don't melt it. Soften it.
Sugar.
Get the sugar. Got 1 cup of sugar.
And 2 large eggs, and 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract.
And just be honest here, if your eggs don't say large, you can still use them. I just
Yeah,
use eggs.
so-
Whatever. Okay, so
And
it's
you will also need a mixer like this. Which
or
is
you can
not-
use a hand mixer.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't need a mixer like this. You can use
Oh,
a mixer.
and
Oven's
and
done.
you have to bake them at 375.
Okay, so it is time to get baking. So your first step is going to be to pour your water in the saucepan, and you're going to wait for this water to boil. And we're not going to bore you.
And you're gonna boil it at high heat.
And so we're not gonna bore you with this. Let's just go right to the boiling point now.
What's this red
So yeah. Oh, and if you're young, just yeah, get a parent to boil this water for you. So yeah, let's just fast forward. So now that our water is boiling, we're going to pour our cocoa powder into this lovely metal bowl. And now we're going to take our water. Get a parent to do this if you're not allowed to use stoves.
I'm scared.
And you're going to pour it into your bowl that has your cocoa powder in it. And be very careful because boiling water, very dangerous. Okay, so then just put your pot back on the stove. Can you just put it back on the stove? And then you're going to mix that up just with a spoon. So here we go. And mix that up.
It's really hot, so try not to touch the bowl.
Yeah, the heat's going to spread, so just be careful. Yeah, so now
And make sure to get all the edges.
yes, we're going to do our next step. Place your bowl of cocoa and water in the fridge on like a hot mat or something if you have one of those, or we're just using an oven mitt because, yeah. So yep, you're going to let that cool while your other ingredients are mixing.
And you
Bye-bye.
should leave it in there for
While your other ingredients, yeah. So next you're going to add your flour, baking powder. So that's the
powder
baking
and
salt,
salt.
and you're going to add your flour too. Just put it all in the bowl.
Be very careful
Lauren,
because
put your hand over it. You're going to hear us talking a lot. This is first video. We're just going to do it. Okay, and you're just going to mix that up with like some sort of hand spoon. So we're mixing up the dough. It's important to mix this well so the baking powder spreads evenly. You may think, oh, it's good for it in, but mix it well. So yeah. For the next step, you're going to cream your softened butter. So put that in your bowl. Oh, it's a fun rating. That's lovely. And now you're going to pour in your sugar as well. And then either if you're using a hand mixer or some sort of mixer like this, right, it's going to mix it for us. You're going to put it on somewhat of a high speed so it can be nice and creamy.
I'm doing it at 6.
So yeah.
Or actually 7.
We're gonna let that cream. So now you're going to add in your eggs and cream those with the butter until it is nice and smooth. Gonna bowl mix it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna let that cream now. So now we have added our vanilla extract and we're mixing that in too. Yeah. So now we're going to bring that flour mixture back into play and slowly add it little bits at a time. So Lauren's gonna add it while I keep this bowl going. Yeah. Let's just turn it up. Oh, let's not turn it off.
Oh God, Olivia's gonna have to come up, flying out. Now
we're gonna mix this until it is just combined, scraping the sides
if needed.
So yeah. So now you're going to slowly add in your cocoa mixture that you have put in the fridge. Slowly, Lauren. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a bit slower than that. Don't pour it all in. You want to pour the rest in? So get it all in there. You want to get proper cupcakes?
Oh God, let me try this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really watery.
Make sure that it's really combined. So now you're going to prepare your muffin tins and place your cupcake holders. Beautiful. And then after this, we're going to fill them. So now that we have our batter, we're going to fill our cupcake tins about halfway. A little more. So yeah.
Now we are putting them in the oven. Now this oven is very strong, so we're actually gonna just leave them there for like 15 minutes. Well, we'll actually check them at 10, see where they are, and if not, then we'll leave them until another 5 minutes. Oh, okay, Olivia, don't walk in front. It's okay. At 375.
So now we're gonna work on our icing while our cupcakes are baking. So you're gonna beat your butter. You're gonna beat a cup of butter on until it's like cream, so a high speed. Now you're going to pour in about 3 cups of powdered sugar. It's a lot, but it's for icing.
And it's a lot of cupcakes. We made about like 20 cupcakes.
Pouring that in. Yeah, just block the camera. Woo! It's okay. Let's not do what Lauren has done and get flour all over the counter. So yeah.
So now you will be adding 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract
into a quarter of a teaspoon.
Oh, a quarter of a teaspoon. Sorry.
Seriously, a quarter of a teaspoon. It matters so much. This stuff is so strong.
And be sure to be exact because it is very strong, as well as Olivia said.
Now, once your icing is nice and creamy, you are going to add in as many chocolate chips as you feel necessary. Yeah.
We are using chipettes.
Yeah, milk chocolate. I have a nut allergy. And nut-free ones, so yeah. Mix those up, Laura. So yeah, that's nothing about the channel. They're all gonna be nut-free. Totally. Because, you know, I don't want to kill myself. I like to enjoy what I make, right, Lauren? So you give those a really good mix, and then we'll get into piping.
So now we are icing the cupcakes. We were gonna use our piping bags, but we put chocolate chips in them. And
you know, chocolate chips are gonna come out of a piping bag.
Unless they're like crushed. Right?
You can use a piping bag, yeah, but we're just gonna use a lovely spoon because it's still the same flavor. And we forgot to add something. It's supposed to be green to give it the real mint chocolate chip, you know, pizzazz.
It's not gonna give us any other flavor. It's just gonna be green instead of white.
We don't have green food coloring. If you have green food coloring, or you can make green food coloring, if that's even a thing, go for it. We just did not have the ability to do it. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna finish icing these up, and then that will be it. So here we have the finished product. Yes. So this is going to be the moment of truth. We're about to try the cupcakes. Let's try these. our first video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Like and subscribe.
We certainly enjoyed making this, and we're going to be doing a lot more, I'm sure.
Yeah, our show is called Live and Lauren Bake It Up.
So yeah, we'll be seeing you soon, and
Every Wednesday.
I hope you enjoyed it.